Good morning, everybody. It is Friday morning, July 21st. So I have a couple things to talk about this morning. One, you know how sometimes someone can explain something differently and you do not get it at all. And then this person over here explains it and it makes sense. Well, I had that happen this morning. I watched a video that Eldora had done. I have posted that over on the Telegram channel. And it was talking about why us humans are numb or something like that. And basically she was talking about fragmented souls. Well, I have heard that term since probably Aluna Ash brought it out in 2018. But I never really grasped what it meant. But the way Eldora talked about it today, it finally clicked in my head. All the reasons why I studied psychology and learned about dissociative disorder, the past life readings I do, and what I do when I do one for you guys. Basically, that is me going out and grabbing the fragmented parts of people's souls and bringing it back for healing. All the past life readings I did on myself or had done on me, those have all been some version of going out and pulling in fragmented souls that have been left behind from trauma, from heartbreak, from, disappointment, all the different things that have happened over multiple lifetimes, over this lifetime, all the things that have broken us down into a puddle of not very good functioning human beings, I guess is a good way to put that. So when she said that this morning, all of a sudden I was like, oh my God, I get what my past life readings do now. I never really had a good way to explain how those benefited people until now. Sorry, I always have a frog in the morning. So I feel like I just got part of my mission, or my mission explained to me why the quantum healing sessions I do, why the past life readings I do. Those are me doing the fragmented soul stuff. And I started to, I did look it up, and it even talks about the fragmented soul in the Bible, which I did not know, but it talks about, every time you have your heart broken, you leave a piece of that, with that person, or if you were abused or whatever trauma that has happened in your life, a piece of your soul got left there. Well, then if you multiply that by all the different lives that you have lived, I don't know that everybody has lived a million of them, but a lot of us have that are on earth right now. If you go back and pull out the significant trauma that happened from that, you can pull that in and heal it and put that to bed. So basically, I help Humpty Dumpty put its pieces back together, or I help you guys put your pieces back together by bringing in those broken fragments that are kind of scattered all over the universe in different timelines, in different places, in events and lives. And so I'm like, okay, that resonates and makes sense to me. Finally, a good way to explain what I do. The other thing I wanted to talk about real quick was, I've talked about the last week or so, I've had all of these guys in the office working on everything. And there was one particular guy that I probably spent more time talking to because he was in there every day checking the water levels and doing, things on the wall to make sure the water was drying, blah, blah, blah. Mitch Mitchell, he may be watching today, I don't know. But as I came back from lunch yesterday, he was out on the sidewalk. He's like, you just missed me. And I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm seeing you right now. And we got to talking about lots of different things. But one of the things that we kind of got on the topic of them cleaning when COVID had come around, and I don't even know how we got on this subject, but I asked him if his boss made them get the jab. And he said no. Their boss said it was a personal decision. If they wanted to get it, fine. If not, fine. And I was talking about all the people in my office that got it. And I said I was like one of the last holdouts. And this is what I want to say for the people that always say, Phil Godlewski never reports anything worth a damn, and nothing that he has ever said comes true. That is not true. I want to specifically say one of the biggest things that I got from Phil over the last 3 years, he was one of the ones that said they will change making them mandated before it goes into like full law. And I hung on to that, and I know right before they dropped the whole mandate, before they made it into law, and I did that because of Phil's advice. So if you never took anything from him and you decided not to get that because he said things are going to change before they make it a law, and you followed his advice, then you did get something from him. So I say that is as valuable as anything he has ever said. And if nothing else ever comes from anything he said, that was worth my life. So take that for all of you Phil haters, because that is one of the topics we got on yesterday, was not getting that. And I knew I liked all those guys. They were happy, and one of the things I think I figured out was they were all masculine energy in their full divine work, which is fixing things. You know, they were fixing, and they were happy, because that's when men really like to get in and they like to fix things for people. So that's one of the reasons I think they were also happy when they were in my office all the time, was because they were in their prime area of whatever. Let me think. Is there anything else I want to talk about? I don't think so. I think I'm going to do cards. I'm just going to do that on another video and not put this stuff in. So I will start doing past life readings and the quantum healing session stuff. I will start doing that back again in September on a more regular basis. I kind of have put a lot of that stuff on hold just to get this move and everything out of the way. But now that everything is falling into place for that, my mind is not so consumed with all of the minute details and pulling this whole thing off. I can kind of think straight. I feel like that's one of the reasons this epiphany happened this morning with, you know, my mission and how past life readings and quantum healing sessions help fix that fragmented soul. So anyway, that's it on this video, and I will, again, I'm going to go do cards, so I got to go pull those out. Talk to you later. Bye.